Hi and hello, my name is Noriza binti Idrus. My matric number is 287829. I will start the presentation with introduction. So, for the Philippines, they said kumusta or kumustaka to represent hello or hi. Previous to the entrance of Spanish and American colonies, indigenous language within the Philippines had their very own greetings and phrase for assembling one another. For example, the standard greeting in Tagalog, the most frequently spoken language in the Philippines, is Kumustaka, which translates to how are you or how are you doing. The arrival of English within the Philippines in the course of the American colonial period, the English phrase hello unexpectedly gained their reputation as a greeting. So, Philippines choose to change it to hello or hi. Next, we move on to the language. Philippines is a multilingual country that have about 170 languages. The respectable language of Philippines is Filipino, which is based totally on Tagalog. Filipino is the respectable tongue of the Philippines and a lingua franca for interacting amongst Filipinos from the various locations. Manila is the Philippines capital. Manila has a long history of accomplishing back to the Spanish colonial technology. For nearly 3 centuries, it was the center of Spanish government and trade within the Philippines. The town changed into a vital part of the country's colonial history, making it a apparent option for the capital. Apart from that, due to its strategic function, Manila has full-size population, making it as a middle economic, political, and cultural pastime. The Philippine peso is the country currency. The peso is further subdivided into centavos, with a single peso equivalent to 100 centavos. For the population, Philippines expected in 2021 there are more or less 111 million human beings, based on the most recent available data. The Philippines is also known as the world's 13th most populated country. Move on to the ethnicity. Most people of the population consider themselves as Filipino, a phrase used to indicate individual of indigenous Filipino historical past. At the same time, the Philippines is also home to a number of special ethnic organizations. For example, Cebuano ethnic are generally positioned within the Visayas location and are country's second biggest ethnic organization. And Bisaya ethnic, they call Bisaya, is used to refer several ethnic groups within the Philippines, basically those from the country center and the southern regions.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fajana Nurida binti Muhammad Nizam and my matric number is 27746. Today, I would like to present about the time zone, season and also the economics and business that's successful in Philippines. For the time zone in Philippines is certainly Philippine Standard Time PST, which is UTC plus 8 is the local time in the Philippines. As a result, Coordinated Universal Time UTC is 8 hours earlier in the Philippines. Next, we move to the season in Philippines. In Philippines, they does not have traditional season like summer, spring, autumn and winter as experienced in some other countries. They only have 2 seasons, which is the first one is wet season and second one is dry season. For the wet season, or we call it as a rainy season, it normally lasts from May or June to October or November. But for the dry season, typically begins in November or December and lasts April or May. Now we move to the business and economic that's successful in Philippines. For Philippines, in the economic factor, there are a number of important aspects that contribute to the Philippine economic success. The business process outsourcing, which is BPO, is a sector where the main drivers for Philippines. The nation now leads the world in call center, IT services, and other forms of outsourcing. Multinational corporations have been drawn to the BPO industry, which has also produced a sizable number of job opportunities and a reliable source of income for the nation. Besides, For the successful companies, prosperous businesses that are known both locally and abroad are based in the Philippines. One such business is Ayala Corporation, one of the biggest and most established conglomerates in the nation. The commercial interests of Ayala Corporation are varied and include the real estate, banking, telecommunication, water utilities, and other industry. Its success may be attributed to its attractive strategy and dedication to sustainable development. Investment Corporation is another significant conglomerate. SM's investment has grown to be a significant participant in the Philippine economy because to its strong presence in retail, banking, property development, and also tourism. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Fatini Meti Ismail and my metric number is 288990. I want to talk about the religion and belief for culture and society in Philippines. Filipinos are proud of their belief in God. Islam and other religions are also prominent in the Philippines, even though most of the population practices Christianity. During celebrations like Atihan, Kaamulan, and Panamega, and the well-known 3-month Christmas holiday, we can see people devoted to religion. All religions are accepted in the Philippines, and every festival is observed with enthusiasm. The festa almost often includes a mass, but its main objective is to bring the community together socially. Catholic iconography is popular in the Philippines on a daily basis. Next is major celebration. The celebration of festivals plays a significant role in Filipino culture. Filipinos enjoy participating in colorful and entertaining events, especially when their entire family is present. Filipinos participating in these celebrations in part of remember and honor the various saints they consider to have supernatural abilities. Firstly, Ati-Atihan is one of the oldest and most well-known festival in the Philippines, was once observed as a pagan feast and is now common in honor of Santonio. It is interesting that Ati-Atihan served as an inspiration for a number of other Philippine celebrations. Secondly, Sinulog Festival. The Sinulog Santonio Festival is a yearly religious and cultural celebration that takes place on the 4th Sunday of January in Carmen, Cebu and the 3rd Sunday of January in Cebu City. In addition to the festival religious component, Sinulog is well known for its street parties. Third, the Panamega Festival lasts a whole month in Baguio. After a terrible earthquake, it first became known in the early 1990s to increase spirit among others. Since the event was so successful, it was continued to be held annually. Lastly, gender roles. Gender roles are common in the Philippines, just like they are in every other society. The man in today's society is the breadwinner who takes care of his family, and while the woman is the stay-at-home mother. Women play a crucial part in society as well. Also, women in history were able to hold a positions of government authority back then. Following the Spanish colonization, Filipino children are immediately expected to fulfill in particular role in their lives. Male Filipinos are raised to follow their dads and other older males in their life, whereas female Filipinos are brought up to follow their mothers and the other older women. In contemporary Philippine society, changes and constitution have been made to reflect positively on gender roles of women, such as granting rights to women to participate in nation building and providing safe working conditions that take into account motherly responsibility.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning. I'm Nafis Umairah Mukrimu binti Nur Azli and my metric number is 288665. I will continue with the social protocol in Philippine country. In the Philippines, social protocol play a significant role in how people interact, including meeting and greeting, communication style, personal space, gift giving, and dining ethics. In the Philippines, formal protocol is followed for greeting, with the eldest or most respected person being the first to greet. This practice is observed by many Asian society and is generally considered normal and accepted. Addresses are often by academic, professional, or honorific title, with individual surname being used with greater frequency. Next, communication style in the Philippines are eye contact, with eye contact conveying more information about oneself than word. Filipinos tend to be modest and conservative in their relationships with their significant others, using body language and gesture to express their anger or get more attention. Moreover, personal space is about 7 meters and often constrained. Also, pushing is common in public places like supermarket and subway. When invited to a Filipino household for a dinner gathering, it is customary to present sweets or flower to the host. This tradition serves as a means to demonstrate respect and foster stronger interpersonal connection. To express gratitude, a fruit basket is provided to the host after the event, but it should not be sent before or during the event, as this could be misinterpreted as implying improper politeness. The gift must be wrapped well, and the person receiving the gift should not be opened in front of the giver. In addition, dining etiquette and food are also important in the Philippines. Attending a big gathering at home is recommended, and dressing appropriately is essential to maintain a positive impression. To thank the host for the dinner or party, write a message and send it within a week after the event. Table manners involve waiting for invitation and waiting before eating. Meals are typically served either in a family style or as a buffet, with the common eating with being a spoon or a fork. In conclusion, social protocols play a significant role in how people interact in the Philippines. Understanding these cultural norms and avoiding offensive language and rude remarks can help maintain a positive impression and foster stronger relationships. Thank you, that's all from me.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nazhatul Aina binti Muhammad Yusuf. My metric number is 287927. Alright, I will proceed with the business culture and ethics in Philippines. Alright, the first one is the dress code for a business functions. Any attendees, either Filipinos or foreign investors from different countries, are required to meet these 4 criteria in order to look professional and presentable in a business setting. Alright, the first one is the formal attire. As we all know, for a formal attire, you need to wear suits for the men or dresses and blouses for the ladies. The second one is the business casual looks. If the business functions are leaning more towards the informal settings, you can wear business casual in order to fit in the settings. The third one is the modesty and neatness. These are important in order to protect the image and also the country's image in the foreign investors' eyes. And the last one is to wear conservative colors. You need to opt for neutral and dark hue colors and avoid wearing such blaring or flashy colors. Second, we move on to the title or positions in Philippines. The title and positions are much influenced by Western and Asian traditions in business setting. There are 4 major components that need to be focused on. The first one is the formal title. The second one is the hierarchy and respect. The third one is handshake and greeting. And the fourth one is the politeness and courtesy. These 4 things are important in order to be more professionals, and Philippines also is a country that puts more attention towards respect towards each other. And the last one is the business card. For a business function or any business setting, you need to present your business card with 2 hands out of respect toward the other party. And also you need to take a moment to properly read the business card before putting the card away. Hence, this is the way they become a bit to engage more with each other. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Adriana Elinda binti Ahmad, metric number 288110. In this part, I will explain about negotiation style and management style of Philippines. Communication patterns called negotiation styles are used in business order to reach a desired result in a negotiation situation. Negotiation skills can be valuable in both professional and personal settings. Strong business connections and effective conflict management depend on effective negotiation strategies. The main negotiation strategy of the Philippines is cooperation. Although people may be resistant to making concessions until it is their only way to avoid a deadlock. It is critical to sustain healthy connections throughout the process. They anticipate their business partners to make long-term commitments, while it is expected that each party acts in its own best interest. Filipinos detest competition and work to find win-win solution. Next is management style. A management style is the method by which a manager works to achieve their objectives. Management style involves how they plan, organize, make decisions, delegate, and manage their workforce. The management style in the Philippines is paternalistic. Paternalistic means making decisions for other people rather than letting them take their own responsibility for their own lives. People, on the other hand, take care to avoid causing embarrassment or shame to others or as a result of their own acts. It is considered impolite to critique another person. As a result, managers treat subordinates with dignity while maintaining the dignity of the position of boss. Furthermore, in Filipino culture, relationships are strong and the management demands loyalty. In exchange for this loyalty, the leader will look after the interests of those subordinates.